I am scared of Liverpool Football Club. You're going to hear this once and once only. I am scared of what Liverpool are creating over there. Liverpool look like they're going to go out there and retain the Premier League, go out there and win some more trophies. Because Liverpool did not spend that much last season. But this season, they're going crazy. This will be my one and only Liverpool video I make until the start of the season. So let's get into this. We're going to discuss Liverpool's team. Some of you lot that have watched my content before know that we've covered a lot of Liverpool football matches over the course of the season. Unsuccessful hate watches, the majority of them. But because Arsenal and Liverpool were in the title race, I mean, to be fair, the title race was done in December. But Arsenal and Liverpool were doing something, I guess. Liverpool were winning stuff, Arsenal didn't. But before we start, drop a like on this video, subscribe. Let's get to 1,000 likes on this video like we did for the Chelsea one. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on where Liverpool will finish in the Premier League, Champions League, Carabao Cup and FA Cup. Let me know that in the comments. Let's get to 20,000 followers. We just hit 10,000. So thank you guys so much. You guys went crazy on the Chelsea one. We're now going to do Liverpool. If you guys want to see any other club, me do an in-depth dive on how their transfer window went and my thoughts on where they're going to finish, let me know. But let's get into this. But subscribe and comment the word Peak Nation below so I know who you are. Let me show you guys Liverpool's potential starting 11 if everything goes their way. In goal, we got Alisson. Obviously, Mama Dashari is also on the bench. He's come on. They signed him last season. He was on loan the whole of last season and he's back now. Frimpong is replacing Trent. Van Dijk, Konate as the centre-back partnership like last season. Kirkes to replace Robertson. McAllister's also here. Don't forget Gravenberch and also, who else they got? Who else was it? It was Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai is also there. Rodrigo is obviously someone that's not confirmed. He does not want to leave Liverpool, but it's obviously a starting 11 if they confirm. Because to be fair, Diaz is gone. They do need a left winger. Rest in peace to Jota as well. But yeah, Liverpool do need a left winger in Rodrigo. And of course, after letting Diaz go, Ekitike can play on the left, but they primarily signed him as a striker until they heard Isak was available. Now, if Isak is available, they're definitely going to get him. Like, let's be honest here. There's no way they let Isak go. There's no way Newcastle let him go. But the only way Newcastle will somehow open the door for Liverpool to take him is if they sign a striker. Now, the striker they're looking to sign is Benjamin Sesko. But Manchester United are also looking to sign him. So it just depends on where Sesko wants to go. If the Newcastle project is good for him, he'll go there. But United's name does hold weight. It doesn't hold that much weight nowadays. But Manchester United as a whole organization, let's be real. If Liverpool wanted him, Arsenal wanted him, City wanted him, Chelsea, and both them four wanted him, he was going. He's going to them immediately. He wanted to come to Arsenal, but yeah, let's be real. Yeah, Leipzig were doing some bullshit games with the pricing, and we just said we're not interested. Gyökeres was there, we signed him up. But yeah, I don't know if they're going to get him. The likelihood of them getting him now is low. It literally just depends on Sesko. If Sesko doesn't go, wrap it up. Ekitike will be there. Gakpo is also in the club. Let's not forget that. But I'm concerned with Liverpool's squad depth in regards to the left wing position and centre-backs. Generally, if they can sign another centre-back to cover one of these two, they'll be fine. Because let's be real. To cover the centre-back, they got what? Joe Gomez and Endo? Yeah, they're kind of lacking when it comes to that. Goalkeeper, they're good. Right back, Conor Bradley. Left back, Shimikas, they're good with that. Right wing, yeah, Chiesa is leaving too. So, yeah, Nunes is also on his way out. So, yeah, Liverpool squad depth-wise is a bit lacking. But when it comes to starting 11s, they definitely have the best starting 11 that in the league. They definitely do. And this season, they have signed 4 players so far. Wirtz, Frimpong, Kirkes, and Ekitike. Now, guys, some people say, oh, you're saying his name wrong. I don't know. Listen, that's how you're going to call him. Like, generally, this is the 4 that they signed. Very, very good players that they brought into the club. Liverpool's transfer window, currently right now, is at an 9. It's at 9 right now. They need to buy a backup defender. Let me know, Liverpool fans, your thoughts in the comments on your transfer window. Also, let me know in the comments. Rate your transfer window out of 10. If you don't support Liverpool, if you do, out of 10. Me, personally, I say 9. If they get Isak, it's an immediate 10. But if they can get a centre-back, even if they don't get Isak, it's still a 10 for me. Like, but that Isak takes it to like a 20 out of flipping 10 right now. But yeah, broke the record with him. Good replacement, bro. Good money as well. Good value for money. They told Newcastle, by the way, you give us him, or I promise you it's over for you lot. They generally gave them an ultimatum. You give us him, or we'll take Isak. Now they're trying to go for both. If you literally gave, by the way, if they let him sign him, they let Newcastle sign him, Isak will be gone right now. But yeah, and also Kirkes, good left back as well. But yeah, this is currently how it's looking like right now. McAllister, Gravenberch, Isak, Ekitike. I don't know how that's going to work. But they're going to play some shit. He's going to have to play on the left. He's going to go striker, Salah on the right, obviously. But yeah, just like that. That could work, you know. Him playing on the left, Isak up top, Salah on the right. Him in the 10. It's a long day for everybody. I'm going to be real in it. Liverpool's team, if they don't get any injuries, long day for all of us. I'm going to be real. Liverpool's team, if they don't get no injuries, well, long day. Let me know, chat. How do you think Wirtz will perform in the first season? Let me know that in the comments. And Ekitike. Because those are the two everyone's keeping an eye on. Frimpong and Kirkes. Bro, I'll be honest. Not seeing Trent and Robertson here is going to feel kind of weird. Especially on FPL. Like, that. Those two were the staples. Those two were the best. Like, be honest. In Premier League history, those two were probably the best fullbacks in Premier League history. You guys can have a little look at Szoboszlai, McAllister, also things there. Gakpo finally made a concept squad. The reason why on the bench, they got Robertson. Robertson's still here. Bradley, Gravenberch, Curtis Jones, Ekitike, Endo, Gomez, Guehi. Oh, by the way, this youngster right here, he was absolutely cooking. I think he was the one that was cooking in preseason. But yeah, Elliott, Jones, all of them lot, bro. They got so many options, Liverpool. But I do have some squad depth to show you guys. This right here is Liverpool squad depth. That I have a bit of concern about. Alisson, Mamadashvili. Yeah, Mamadashvili. Frimpong, Bradley, that's fine. Konate, Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez is very injury prone. So is Konate. So there's a bit of issues here. Van Dijk's replacement is Endo. Endo's a DM. Bit of issues right there. Kirkes, Robertson, Shimikas, that's fine. Left back is sorted. The centre, they need, I think 1 or 2 centre backs is needed in this football club before the window closes. For replacement for McAllister, they got Tyler Morton, Bicetic, McAllister, cool. Gravenberch, Curtis Jones, Szoboszlai, Elliott, Salah, Chiesa, Bendo. Chiesa is most likely on his way out. Ekitike, Gakpo, Nunes. Nunes on his way out. Gakpo's also there. Wirtz out wide along with Diaz. But yeah, Liverpool have a big squad depth issue that I believe in. Let me know, Liverpool fans, if you agree with me or if I'm just chatting shit. Because right now, you guys can see by the picture. Gravenberch, Curtis Jones, cool. Also, Endo can also play here. McAllister, Szoboszlai, Elliott, Salah, Chiesa. There's no replacement for Salah, by the way. Apart from Ben Doak. But Ben Doak also is he's a youngster. Chiesa on his way out. Ekitike up top. But obviously, they get Isak. Then obviously, he's going to go out wide. Wirtz probably going to come into the 10. But yeah, Wirtz probably out wide. Diaz also has gone. So left wing is looking very bare for them. So probably Gakpo probably start out wide there. So Szoboszlai probably Wirtz, something. They're gonna have to work some shit out. But yeah, in the 10 positions, Szoboszlai and Wirtz, they got good cover over here. But yeah, Szoboszlai also last season was hooping. So I don't know, but it's a good problem to have for Liverpool anyway. But yeah, defense, they need some more, and on the left wing they need another one. But if they get Isak, put him out wide there. They still need some centre back, in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and drop a follow. But here is the issue that Liverpool have right now. Liverpool have never left talks with Alexander Isak, and new bid can be submitted if Newcastle open the door. The door right now, closed, because they need a striker. It all depends, again, on if Newcastle's decision and position, if they can get a top striker. Hey, listen, a lot of guys are saying, don't worry, they can get Ollie Watkins. Brother, what makes you think Aston Villa are going to let go of their only striker that they have? There's no way. So it all just depends. Isak wants to go to Liverpool, but it's looking like it's not going to happen. And if he does end up staying, he'll probably sign a new contract with a release clause. So then whoever triggers the release clause, it gives Newcastle enough time to buy another striker. Because they never envisioned that Isak was wanting to leave. Like Newcastle. They never thought he wanted to leave. They literally came out, Fabrizio came out and said that Isak is still in Newcastle's plans. He doesn't want to leave. He's only injured. That's why he's not with the team. Hour later, yeah, he wants to go. But this is how a Liverpool start of August is looking. They got obviously a flipping game right here in preseason. Crystal Palace. Then they start with the 2 games in the rest of preseason. Then they start with Bournemouth, Newcastle, and then Arsenal, the team I support at the end of the month. I'm looking forward to it. Anfield, let's get our annual draw. Hey, Liverpool fan, check my hand right now. Let's go get our annual draw. We've been getting draws since 2022, bro. Let's go get that annual draw. And last but not least, Liverpool right now is leading the leaderboard for most expensive signings in the 25-26 transfer window. Wirtz 125 million euros. And yeah, Ekitike as well, 95. But yeah, Liverpool is leading the scoring with that. Let me know your thoughts on how Liverpool's team look. If Liverpool manage to get Rodrigo and Isak, I don't know how they're going to get money for both of them. Most likely just be one and he'll play on the left. Liverpool is going to win the league. But yeah, my odds-on favourite is Liverpool so far. But Chelsea is also giving me a little sign to look at, to keep an eye on, because they're slowly cooking over there. And they just won a Club World Cup against the team that beat Arsenal, beat Liverpool, beat Man City, and beat Aston Villa. So we need to keep an eye on that Chelsea team. They're slowly buying players here and there. They're trying to get Xavi Simons. They want to get Garnacho. They're getting Hato as well. Bro, their lap also came in. Joao Pedro. They bought Gittins. Bro, keep an eye on that team. Andre Santos came back. Esteval, bro, look at them. They got a squad over there in that club. The squad depth that Chelsea have is something that Liverpool need. But yeah, also Arsenal, we'll see how we finally got our striker. We'll see how we do. Manchester City never ruled them out with Pep Guardiola. But I go by the name of Ahmed, aka Peakfighter. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, of course, and subscribe. Let's get to 20k and the season's about to start. Make sure you guys also head over. If you guys made it to the end of the video, make sure you guys head over to my Twitch. My Twitch is called Peakfighter. I will be live for every single game doing a watch along over here on Twitch. So if you guys want to see the reactions before I drop them on YouTube, this is the place to be. I'm live for every game. As you guys can see here, I was live for the Arsenal preseason game. So yeah, you guys don't want to miss them, bro. I was literally live for the Arsenal preseason game like recently. So yeah, you guys don't want to miss it, man. We all say 10k, yeah, right here. Arsenal versus Tottenham. You don't want to miss it. Peakfighter on Twitch, linked in my description. Take care. Peace. Hopefully, Liverpool don't win anything next season, but realistically, they're looking like the favourites, so do it.